Come on, come on, come on. Yes, yes, yes. Here we go. Oh, wait. What? Ads? I paid for this game. Hello everyone, this is Sorry on Target coming at you with the long-awaited update video for Carnivores Ice Age Mobile. That's right guys, the update we were all so excited for is finally here. And if you play these games on your phone or tablet and you haven't updated yet, be sure to go do so. It is well worth it. Now, we just got the update for Carnivores Dinosaur Hunter a few months ago, so I assumed that the Ice Age one would follow soon around the Christmas-winter season, and boy has it. It is such an exciting time to be a fan of Carnivores content with all these new updates and the potential they have for the future of the franchise. Funnily enough, I actually found the game update and downloaded it before the Facebook announcement, so I was afraid it was going to be another update that had just kind of snuck by. But the announcement came the next day, which is great. I really hope that Carnivore's Facebook page stays active and engaged. But enough about all of this. You guys want to see what's new and exciting in the polar sector of planet FMM-UV32. So without further ado, let's begin. Now, on a surface level, many of the changes that happened to Dinosaur Hunter have been brought over to Ice Age, which is the primary content of the update. So we'll cover some of the new additions that are exclusive to Ice Age first. There are a couple of aesthetic changes that came along with this update, one of them being new menu picks for the hunting areas. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I love this new look. Let's be honest, the Ice Age maps are all so similar that just showing a random screenshot from some random corner of the map doesn't really help preview what kind of experience you're in for. It's just going to be snow and ice. But with these new menu pictures, players get to glimpse each island in its entirety, and it just looks so good. The images are all in crystal clear HD, and they all fit so perfectly into the hexagon borders. You get to see all of the island shapes, the terrain variances, and man, I just love how this looks. It's like you're actually getting to survey the map before you hunt, instead of just a random picture. And I'd honestly love to see this aesthetic change transfer over to Dinosaur Hunter at some point. There's also a brand new color scheme for the control layout once you're in-game. Originally, the Ice Age controls were gold, the same as Dinosaur Hunter, but after the update, the controls have changed to a cold silver, a perfect representation of the frigid Ice Age world, and a nice way to differentiate this game from Dinosaur Hunter. Many of the same minor textual changes from Dinosaur Hunter made the journey north, including the new menu text about observer mode and selecting a dinosaur before a hunt, the area map above the wind indicator and compass, and one of my personal favorites, the Archaeopteryx is finally spelled correctly, a little spelling mistake that has bugged me since 2001. In line with the Archaeopteryx spelling correction, another pretty ghastly spelling mistake has been remedied. Do you guys see the mistake? Look closely, it's right there. Yep, that's right. All of the Ice Age maps pre-update used the same map names as the one from Dinosaur Hunter. But now the maps all have their correct names when you pull them up, which is an aesthetic touch that should have been there from the get-go, but regardless, I'm really glad that it's finally been addressed. And that's pretty much all of the Ice Age exclusive changes. Now we can dive into the big update changes, most of which were present in Dinosaur Hunter. The first big change you might notice, and again, probably my personal favorite overall aspect of the update, is the new trophy room. I mean, my goodness, look at this, guys! You guys know the updated trophy room in Dinosaur Hunter was one of my favorite aspects of the entire update, and this new one in Ice Age looks amazing. To help differentiate it from Dinosaur Hunter, the sky is at dawn, which is a nice reference to the short days and long nights, usually associated with colder regions. A constant snowfall rains from the sky, and the frozen forest in the background provides an excellent and atmospheric backdrop in which you can observe your trophies. The viewing platform and walkway return, which allow hunters to view their mounts from above. And this may just be me looking too far into it, but the stone itself looks wet, like the continuous snow is texturing the gallery. This new Ice Age trophy room is just about perfect, and again, one of my favorite parts of these new updates. Of course, the big talking point of these new Carnivores updates is the impressive HD graphical overhaul. And in that regard, the Ice Age port delivers. As I mentioned before, these updated graphics look phenomenal. They really help bring the world of FMMUV32 to life in a brand new way for a new generation of players. These stellar aesthetics truly sell the frigid world of the Dinosaur Planet's polar sectors, and it genuinely looks downright freezing in most of these classic locations. The snowfall remains constant, streaming from a gorgeously realistic skybox, one that appropriately looks much cloudier than in Dinosaur Hunter, and the water reflections look absolutely stunning. Dawn on certain maps almost looks dark and ominous, like an eternal winter is staking its claim on the frozen landscapes, while on others dawn looks bright and hopeful, like the sun is emerging for the first time in months. These little details make these frozen wastelands much more immersive and fun to explore, and provide some undoubtedly stellar backdrops for the polar animals, both old and new. Of course, in conjunction with the new graphics is a brand new nighttime hunting mode, and guys, this new nighttime aesthetic has blown me away. I mean, my goodness, this looks incredible! If you've ever wanted to hunt a wolf under the light of a full moon, stalk an Andrewsarchus under the complete cover of darkness, or pursue a group of mammoths under the northern lights, Carnivores Ice Age presents you with those opportunities and many more. This new nighttime hunting mode is, to me, a step up from the already incredible nighttime version found in Dinosaur Hunter. I've always been a big advocate that the polar areas of the dinosaur planet should have focused on the themes of supernatural horror, and hunting these frozen forests under a cloudy night sky is as close to that concept as I've seen in a Carnivores game yet. I mean, it looks like the Aurora Borealis is filtering through the clouds. That is just perfect for this part of the planet. What's more, this nighttime aesthetic gives us a few more hints about where each of these islands are located on planet FMMUV32. Thanks to the dinosaur overlap on Reveren's Bridge, we can surmise that Reveren's Bridge is probably the farthest south of the Ice Age chain, housing dinosaurs in the summer and prehistoric mammals in the winter. But now it looks like we can add Dry Notice Lake to the list of more southern islands. Reveren's Bridge and Dry Notice Lake feature a different nighttime sky, boasting dark blues and purples through the thick, snow-filled clouds, while the other maps feature what appears to be the northern lights flickering through the cloud cover. Even if this is just a simple aesthetic touch, it makes a fun speculation point, and adds a potentially welcome world-building aspect to the usually forgotten Ice Age. You guys know I am in love with these new trophy rooms, Ice Ages especially, but this new polar nighttime feature just might top those for me. Even though hunting at night looks fantastic, if you miss the green glow of night vision, don't worry, it makes its triumphant return in a much more logical fashion. Night vision is now featured in the binoculars and on the sniper rifle scope, which I find a much better looking way to incorporate the feature. In addition to upgraded Dino Hunt tech, the coordinate grid lines now line the area maps, which allows hunters to find their favorite spots, and Dino Hunt Corp to find trophy pickups and hunter evacuations much easier. In addition to the brand new graphics, the other big addition to Carnivores Ice Age is the new weapon, the revolver. Again, even if fans have had access to the revolver for years thanks to mods, it is nice to see it officiated in the official Carnivores games, even though I still personally think it should have looked like the Carnivores HD one. Regardless, the revolver is still super fun to use, and it's extremely powerful against most of these prehistoric mammals, capable of taking out smaller predators like Hyaenodon or the wolf in just one shot. Of course, the reload animations make their return once a clip has been depleted and resupplied, or in the case of the revolver, once it's run halfway out of shots. And there you go guys, the new update for Carnivores Ice Age is here, and it's kind of incredible. There's no new animal or map like I know a lot of us wanted, but I think it is a great starting point for the rejuvenation of these new Carnivores games. Although for me personally, I think a new Ice Age themed trophy ship is in order. The Central Sector has its own trophy ship, and so does the Triassic Sector, so I think a cool Ice Age ship is in order. But that's just me. What do you guys think of the new update? I know I give Tatum a hard time on here pretty often, but these new updates are kind of incredible, and I'll give praise where it's due. I hope Tatum keeps up the good work and continues updating these games to make them even better. Also, Tatum, if you're listening, a Steam release of Dinosaur Hunter and Ice Age would be genius. Also, guys, if you're a big fan of carnivores, why not consider joining the Carnivores community on Google+. It's a really cool hangout place for Carnivores fans. You can vote in polls, share your screenshots from the game and artwork, pretty much anything you want. I recommend checking it out, and if you're interested, I've provided a link in the description. Thanks again, guys, for all of the support. Even if I can't get to every comment, it's still so much fun to talk to you all. I know I don't get to make videos as often as I'd like. I'm very busy in my final semester at university, but I try to make the videos extra special when I'm able. And as long as you guys keep watching this content, I'll keep making it. It's been an incredible journey so far, almost to 1,000 subscribers, and I hope we can all have another incredible journey to 2,000. Thanks again, guys. You are truly the best, and I will see you guys next time when we cover the top 5 animals that should be added to Carnivores Ice Age. Wait, they still haven't added the Titanus to the Dinopedia? What's up with that?